Hello everyone, this is a State of Art, and today this is gonna be a video about Blade and Soul, and I'm going to record my gameplay and walkthrough through the Mushin Tower first 7 floors. Second beta is done, and I think that in third beta there will be an release to the Mushin Tower on the EU servers, so I thought maybe I can write a record the video about it. So here it is. Well, I'm playing on the Play BNS, that's a Russian server, and content 100% will be changed in the Mushin Tower, but anyway, you can see the visuals and the basic representation of the tower, so at least you will be familiar with what it is about. And let's start with abilities. What do I really need here? I don't really need here this, and I don't. Oh shit! Never mind. He started to attack me. I will change my build into the another one. All right, let's do that. Well, basically, you just kite this one. I picked the Kung Fu Master because it's the easiest enemy for the first master, which I'm playing with, and it's really easy to fight him, obviously. So this is it. You just freeze him and kite him. Well, it can be kinda different to other classes, but anyway, it's almost the same for everyone. You just kill them, and that's it. There is really nothing hard about this floor. There are just two bosses who want to mess around with you. So probably their health can be changed on the closed beta too, but basically they're kinda same. The only difference here will be health, damage, and your damage output. So for this fight I don't need this, the width for my Dragon Char. For this fight I don't need impact. For this fight I also don't need Divine Veil and Frost Thief. Obviously I can put all these points into offensive abilities like this. Like, I don't know, maybe a Firestorm can do. Now we need to put more points in this, here, and one more point remains, or where should I put it into? I actually don't know. Let's see, really nothing to put a point in, so let's put it into the Blazing Wall. Okay, so it has less focus cost. So basically at first two floors you just put everything into your offensive abilities. You don't need any defensive properties there, except maybe for a blink away, backstep. This has to be done in terms of immediate retreat, if you can say it like this, and let's continue doing this stuff. You just freeze the enemy and you start doing shit to him. Throw everything at him and try to manage your cooldown so you won't miss them. Also trying to freeze the enemy additionally there, and that's it basically. Freezing. Well, I don't need to commentate it much because it's self-explanatory. You just go there, you just attack it. Occasionally he will throw something at you, but that's all they do. They just throw something at you, and that's it. They don't show you any suppression or oppression. You can actually throw everything away on the play BNS obviously, but if we are going to play this on closed beta on NA and EU, you probably do not want to throw anything from this place away from your inventory. So this is it, second floor. There is a big ass hole waiting for us, and what you do here is just run around him. That's it, simple as that. Well, until he is respawned, I have the Maze Walker, Bangle, Life Drain, critical hit rate and defense, full Mushin tower, nice, really nice equipment. I've been playing here for a while, so I'm kinda strong and it's easy for me, so I'm just trying to record my gameplay where I'm showing basic mechanics and what to do. This all applies to any amount of gear you have and any strength of gear you have. You just basically want to dodge everything around this guy, and the most important note, do not go away from him. Otherwise he will jump on you, he will hurt you a damn lot, and you're gonna suffer a damage over time effect, and then he will leave an area of affectability on the floor which will not end until the fight is done, and it will shorten your action radius, I think, or the mobility radius, so you won't be able to actively run around and kite. And every time he uses an ability, just go away from the range and get back to the melee range. He's really short on moves and he's really slow, so the speed and kiting potential is your friend. Well, for most classes this is quite important to keep the blocking and keep parrying his attacks, but he doesn't deal really too much damage and he's really easy to kill, so this is it, as you can see. Well, the next floor, third floor, is kinda different. It's gonna hurt a little, and it's really difficult job if you do it wrong, but if you do it properly you might have a success. Not might, but you must have a success if you do it properly. So when we're coming here, I gotta change my build to fit this place, because there are a bunch of ranged attackers, and so for this mean I need the barrier, and I'm gonna put away 2 points from here, and I'm gonna put additional point here because I need area of effect. I'm gonna put away 2 points from here and 1 point away from here. So I need the second branch for my barrier, Divine Veil, and I need 3 points in Dragon Char, probably even 4, but I don't feel comfortable with it, so I'm not gonna put any. And well, this is it actually. You can put any points anywhere. Alright, so let's start. What we are doing here, basically, we are going this side and start attacking ranged minion from the beginning and throw the strongest abilities into his face. But don't forget, don't pull a lot, don't really do that. And as you are done, you just deal with a lot of these guys frozen in the place. Every class can do it, so don't say like, oh my god man, you really have strong equipment. Well, even I can die because I spend too much time talking and not fighting. Well, I think I have to get up and do it again. But first, I got to resurrect myself. Well. I have another set of soul shields, but I don't want to use it because that's overkill in terms of defense, and I will have lesser crit chance, and the more I crit, the more I heal, as you can see here. And dying here is really bad for your weapon if you don't have remote repairing things. Repairing tools, I mean. And if you die more than twice, you will probably have really little amount of durability left in your weapon, so try not to die a lot. And if you do, well, there can be a thing done to this. Also, don't try to focus boss, get rid of the adds first. And drinking potions is really necessary on this phase, and these guys hurt a lot, so using your escape abilities probably will do great too, but don't kill the boss. You gotta grab on him and put him to sleep. This is what you do here. You put him to sleep and start dealing with another shit you have here, like ranged monsters and melee monsters. Why I need the barrier here? Basically because barrier will let me consume all projectiles and heal myself up. So that's it. After you're done with all these minions and all your adds standing here, you can continue doing the mini bosses here. So when your enemy woke up or got awakened, wherever, you just try to ignore him, and then after your grab is come off cooldown, you pull him to sleep again, and then you kill the monsters again. Well, repetitive process, I can say, but that's about this floor. Don't take any unnecessary damage. First, if you don't have any projectile blocking abilities available at the time, kill melee attackers because they basically do more damage to you. And then switch to the ranged ones because, well, while you're trying to kill ranged, when they have cooldowns on their attacks, basically, in between attacks, melee minions will, or enemies or monsters or whatever, NPCs, they will deal shitload of damage to you. So that's it. Don't forget to pull to sleep your enemy all the time, because you really need that to be done. Because if you kill the boss and not kill all the adds here, it will continue respawn bosses from time to time, and you will always have to deal with a lot of enemies on your way. So first things first, remove adds, then fight the boss or mini boss, how it is here. So I just throw the abilities basically, and this guy is done, and another guy is coming, and let's just wait for him. There is nothing really important to say. I think I said almost everything what needed to be said about this floor. So the second boss is the ranged fighter, but here you don't kill his adds because they respawn. Here you just pop your projectile resisting ability and kill the boss, ignoring melees, because you need to get rid of boss really fast, and he will despawn any adds and anything that stands on your way. So, well, this is it. As you can see, they ran away. Another mini boss will be with a lot of ranged adds, and he will be melee, so waiting for your defensive projectile blocking ability cooldown is necessary, at least for a moment. But if you're strong enough, you actually don't need that, but I prefer to, well, keep it until you get your ability from the cooldown, because it can really fuck you up, man. Here I'm just killing everything. Alright, so the last boss is coming. Last boss on this floor will be the guy you met before. Well, sorry for spoiler. And right now I don't need 3 points in the Divine Veil. I can invest my points into other abilities, basically. So I'm doing this, and do I have 1 point? Yes. Okay, so this guy, he's the Kung Fu Master, he's easy target for the Force Master, obviously. So you just kite him around and always try to stay behind him so he will not be able to parry your attacks, because parrying is really ugly thing in this game. Well, he's countering even more. He's not just parrying, he's countering your attacks, which deal additional damage to you while they are reflected. So he's almost done, nothing to say. And well, this is it. He sometimes drop something more than just airing. Let's proceed to the 4th floor. 4th floor is the same as 2nd floor. There is just a boss. Well, he hits kinda hard, but at the same time, if you are smart enough to dodge his abilities and use your escapes, you should be fine. Also, don't be scared to drink potions. Potions save lives. Here you have to buy the H health pill and pick one of those fighters. Actually, it's your preference which fighter to pick. I prefer to pick this girl. She is Force Master too, so we have a synergy between us. She can freeze targets, I can freeze targets. So that's it. And let's begin attacking him as he spawns. Also, the more you freeze the target, the better it is between internal cooldowns. Because, well, he's staying on the place, he doesn't deal any damage to you. Be aware of his AoEs, because they are kinda strong and they have big range. When he is doing this, try to use your Q or E ability to jump at the side or behind. That's necessary. Well, basically because he will deal a lot of damage to you with the swings he has. As the odds spawn, you can try not to kill them, but it will cause a lot of trouble. So killing the odds is really great thing to do, as everywhere, obviously. Continue dealing damage to boss, and he did show every single trick he has. He's done right now. He doesn't have anything in his pocket anymore. So just keeping him in place. Oh, he dodged my ability, bastard. Well, running around helps. So what can I say more? That's the whole fight, basically. You just wait until he spawn odds, you kill odds, and you kill him. Nothing really special. He is the easiest of his kind. Well, not the easiest. There will be one more easy target to deal with. It's the guy on the 5th floor. Spoiler alert! Well, I actually said spoiler alert after I spoiled it. And when he has like 10% of health left, you can ignore odds and just burst him down, so he can do shit to you. I'm picking everything up just in case I want to pick it up. There is like no other explanation why I'm doing it. And you can also pick some really nice stuff from from these monsters. But I wonder if it will drop anywhere on the closed beta, because it seems like they did a lot of stuff to change the drop and the consumables from your enemies. So this here, these green circles and these postaments, they give you a small buff. Well, not really small. One of them gives you around 40% critical chance, which is really nice, This is why this is the easiest, like, floor of all. You just go here and annihilate him with all the buffs you have, basically. And it also, I think, it refreshes your chi, so you always have the resources to use your skills. This may be outdated, I'm not 100% sure if it will be like this. This video is the only representation of what actually can happen in the Mushin Tower. So you have at least some imagination and view of the things that are actually happen here, and you can estimate the things for yourself. So I'm doing it, really nothing much to say. He is done in terms of mechanics. He just do slow swings, he attacks you, he casts the stuff around, and when he pull you, you just use your SS or QE and you should be golden. Pick up the buffs as fast as they are available and proceed to annihilate the creature. Defense bonus. As you can see, one of them gives defense bonus. Well, that's cool. So, as you can hear, I critically hit like for almost 90% of the time. I think my critical chance is 67%. Well, that's a really huge amount of crit I have. I don't even know why do I have so much, because the debuff is already, buff is already done, and as you can see, you can even pick up Naryu coins here, which is really nice bonus to everything. I also have this place completed, I guess, or I did not pick up a single quest. I think I didn't do that. Okay, great. Well, never mind. Let's go to the floor 6. Floor 6 is a little bit harder than any others, but you can have really great luck here of picking up the Sacred Beast, which is Pig with 16 health. You can get the life essence. You need 50 silver for that. You have to get the life essence, sorry. And you roll the wheel. And as you can see, here are 4 different bosses which you have been encountering before. The Pixie, Emerald Lord, or Azure Lord, Ogong, and the Dakota, or wherever her name was, the Spider Queen. You can also reroll your chosen enemy and try to see if you are lucky enough to roll the lucky pig. It only happened to me once though, but these bosses aren't really big difficulty in your way. They stronger than before, than before bosses in this tower, so they can deal some trouble to you, but they are not like undoable. Every single monster here is okay, and he's fine except for last two floors, which are complete disaster if you don't look closely. And I think I will be speaking less about it when I get to floor 7, because if I will not be focused on the game, I will probably die and make a fool of myself, and I will break my weapon and, well, won't be able to continue anymore. But I think I can manage to do that. So right here, as you can see, he has some cone attacks, he has some point blank area of effect attacks, and he drops the poison circle, which is not really hard to dodge. It's like not hard at all. Seriously. You just walk away from that place and that's it. So just annihilate the creature. He's almost done. And, well, close to the end. He is. Alright. Alright, floor number 6 is done. And I'm going for another one. Let's go. Well, first the loot. Pick up 1, confirm, 2, 3, confirm. Okay, so I got 2 Naryu coins from here, and 1, 2, 3 pieces of the soul shield. You can live here, or you can go on the 7th floor, which I am going to do. Boom! Let's go. Okay. So, the floor's number 7 boss, spoiler alert, will be Junghado. Yeah. And you gotta fight him. And he's one bad motherfucker. Alright, so the build here I use, it's really defensive. I will even alternate my soul shield to have less critical chance, 42%, but way more health and way more defense. And I will change my build. So right here I won't put any points into the into the firestorm. Instead I will put points into the other abilities. You need a stun here when he charges on you. I will put the points away from here. You need a Frost the Seas, or wherever its name. And I basically need 3 points in the Ice Burst, which will let me blink away from the place. Well, actually I will remove points from the short fuse too for a moment. And we'll try to put points into some ability which is defensive. Well, let's try the stun. Okay. Oh, here we go. So the basic philosophy here is that you always kite him and you always try to keep yourself on the 100% health. As you can see, he can charge to you, he can do a lot of shit, and you have to block it with all skills you have. He can reduce your movement speed, he can do a lot of shit to you, actually. And you gotta dodge it. And there are multiple ways to dodge it, like grab, block, stun, parry, and any others. Alright, so that's really hard. When he goes like this, that's meaning you're going to be stunned and you have to use your save ability. I haven't seen a single charge from here, to be honest. Oh, so after this one there will be a charge. You can counter it with a grab if you are Force Master. And by the way, sorry, that was my cat and that was my mom. I didn't fucking mean to have that in my video, and I bring my apologies. So, well, he's almost at half of his health and he will start to do a really huge fucking shit to you right now. And you gotta spam your escapes and everything, and saves and stuff, and try to survive as much as possible and have every single defensive ability always in check, because, well, otherwise this will going to happen to you. I have so much defensive things and he still reduced my health to a half, which is really not cool. And pointing that the abilities on the closed beta were reworked. Spam the grab so he won't do anything to you, and he's almost done. Well, you can do a lot of things to him and escape it, but just try to survive as much as possible. Well, that's an obvious rule, and keep your escapes always ready to be used. I mean, he always have some nasty combos to finish you, but he's done. Well, congratulations to me, and thanks everyone for watching. We are done, and let's see what he did drop to us. Nice, nice. Locked warrior weapon, which will be probably good in closed beta, sealed weapon, warrior necklace, and piece of his soul shield. Alright, so from all the dungeon we got 3 coins, 4 pieces of the soul shield, weapon, and the necklace. Quite good reward for one run, and if I would pick up dailies, I would gather, I think, 3 or 4 gold from here, but it can be also different on the closed beta. So, well, this is it. Thanks everyone for watching. It was a state of art with you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!